Games like Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Starfield, and Star Wars Jedi Survivor made the year 2023 one of, if not the best years for gamers to date. There were so many great games that came out, I couldn't play all of them even if I tried. You might be thinking that all the good games came out already, but 2024 is already looking pretty good to me. Here's just a few games that I'm looking forward to.
You asked me about my good luck charm. Remember? It's an empty shell.
Experience a unique blend of first-person shooter, immersive sim, and horror with S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2, Heart of Chernobyl. You will explore dilapidated buildings and find loot, face anomalies, and take on mutated creatures as well as rival factions. The unforgiving combat, bleak atmosphere, and terrifying monsters return even better than the original trilogy that started it all. Located between the borders of Ukraine and Belarus, the zone of alienation is heavily contaminated and extremely dangerous. Your choices will affect your chances of survival. S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2, Heart of Chernobyl is published by GSC Game World and expected to be released on PC and Xbox Series X and S sometime in Q1 2024. I can't wait to dive into the world of S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 and discover the secrets of the Heart of Chernobyl.
Good boy.
I want that fighter stripped for parts by tomorrow.
On it. All right, Nix. Let's go get paid.
In 2023, Ubisoft brought us Avatar. Now, we'll get to experience the universe of Star Wars in this single-player, third-person action-adventure game. Star Wars Outlaws timeline puts us between the events of The Empire Strikes Back and The Return of the Jedi. You will journey across several planets like Tatooine, Kijimi, and Akiva while playing as Kay Vess and her companion Nix. You will come across many familiar-looking characters and venture into new areas while attempting one of the biggest heists the Outer Rim has ever seen. Star Wars Outlaws is being developed by Massive Entertainment and published by Ubisoft. It's set to be released for PlayStation 5, Windows, and Xbox Series X and S sometime in 2024. I can't wait to experience the life of an outlaw in the Star Wars universe. There's a mysterious plague ravaging the living lands, and it's up to you to investigate. Using magic, melee weapons, and firearms to defeat enemies, Avowed is an action role-playing game played from a first-person perspective. From the developers that brought us Fallout New Vegas and The Outer Worlds, Obsidian Entertainment will now bring us back to the universe of Pillars of Eternity. All the RPG-like features like skill trees, companions, and quests will be here with a focus on story and character development. Obsidian always brings us a well-loved story and atmosphere while also giving us some great dialogue that will have us playing through their games more than once. Avowed is set to be released in 2024 on PC and Xbox Series X and S. I can't wait to explore the world of Avowed and experience the epic story of Eora.
And she said, "With our swords, we will forge new stories to strike the gods that haunt us." You might see me as weak, but I will show you what lies behind my eyes.
Senua's Saga, Hellblade 2 is one of the most anticipated games of 2024. It is the sequel to the award-winning Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice, developed and published by Ninja Theory. The game follows the journey of Senua, a Celtic warrior who struggles with psychosis as she ventures into the myth and torment of Viking Iceland. The game promises to deliver a cinematic and immersive experience with realistic visuals, eerie sounds, and updated combat. I am very excited to play this game as I love the first one, and I am curious to see how Senua's story will continue. I was blown away by the initial gameplay reveal, which showed Senua leading a group of warriors, luring a giant from a dark cave out into the open shoreline so they could attempt to take it down. I'm looking forward to experiencing the challenges that Senua will go through when Hellblade 2 comes out in 2024 on PC and Xbox Series X and S. Dragon's Dogma 2 is an upcoming action role-playing game developed and published by Capcom. It is a sequel to the original Dragon's Dogma, which was released in 2012 and received critical acclaim for its open world, combat system, and pawn system. Dragon's Dogma 2 is set to be released on March 22, 2024 for PlayStation 5, Windows, and Xbox Series X and S. It promises to deliver a deeper and more immersive fantasy world with a seamless open world design that is 4 times larger than the map in the first game. The game also features new vocations, enemies, weapons, and abilities, as well as improved graphics and physics. The game retains the core gameplay elements of the original, such as the ability to climb on large enemies, customize your character, and your pawns. Dragon's Dogma 2 is a highly anticipated game for fans of the series and the genre. It aims to improve upon the strengths of the original game while also adding new and exciting features. Dragon's Dogma 2 is set to be a challenging game while also having a great story. It looks like I'm going to be pretty busy when this game comes out in March. Those are just a few games that I'm looking forward to. I love post-apocalyptic settings, so S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 looks to be something right up my alley. The elements of survival and open world looks like it will add the icing on the cake, so to speak. I've always wondered if someone would make a Star Wars game where I could play as someone who doesn't have the Force. I always thought that they would use the Mandalorian as the character, but looking at it now, an outlaw would be closer to playing as Han Solo before he met Luke, and that would be awesome. I love the Outer Worlds, so when Obsidian showed off Avowed, all I could think was, this looks like a game that would scratch that fantasy itch that I'm always getting. They always bring us a great story with detailed and immersive worlds. I only played Hellblade recently, and all I can say is, wow, what an experience. That game is the epitome of immersion, if there is such a thing. I'm looking forward to see what Ninja Theory brings to the table with their amazing sound design and realistic graphics. Dragon's Dogma 2 looks like it will be bringing a challenging game in 2024 with a great story to back it up. The upgraded graphics, animations, character creator, and the pawn system should be amazing, and I can't wait to dive in head first. Thank you so much for checking out this video. I don't usually make videos like this one, so if you want to see more, then let me know with a like and a comment. While you're down there, click on that subscribe button. Let me know what games you are looking forward to in 2024, and do you think it has any chance of being better than 2023? I'm not so sure. Alright everyone, it was great to see you here, but I've got to go. I'm Joey Keith, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Later.